I'm holding in my hands the new S23 Wedges. These feature a lot of things you know from Mizuno and also a lot of things that are new performance-wise. First is the familiar. Let's talk about the feel. That's why players play Mizuno wedges, is that soft forged feel. These are forged out of the one-piece grain flow forged 1025 boron material. That material is fantastic because it's got a little bit stronger strength to it so that the grooves don't wear out as quickly, give you a lot of spin from it. The most interesting thing about this though is when you look at it, you see the geometry of it. The geometry is way different from a traditional wedge design. We did a number of things to move the center of gravity to put it directly in the middle of this golf club. First thing we did, and the first noticeable thing, is this removal of this cavity right here. We took mass away from the middle and mass away from the heel, concentrated it towards the toe. Next, we actually beefed up this top toe area as well. That adds more toe weight as well, so it pushes that center of gravity even further. Next, we actually shrunk down the hosel in terms of length and diameter. Again, these are all the levers that it takes to pull to move the center of gravity on a wedge. With that, we moved it to the exact geometric center. That's something that's going to work for every player to deliver more spin. On top of that, if you're a player who uses a larger golf club, a game improvement club, or slightly larger from heel to toe iron, it's going to flow really nicely into those sets of irons. Again, because this is a wedge, there's some demands that you're going to have. You're going to want the most spin and the most versatility. So to deliver the most spin, it features our quad cut groove. The quad cut groove is a narrower, deeper groove on the stronger lofts and a wider, shallower groove on the weaker lofts. On top of that, it's got a loft-specific sole grind. 4 different grinds throughout this family: an S grind, a C grind, a D grind, and an X grind. The S leaves the most of the sole available, so it gives you a little bit more playable bounce. The C gets a little bit more aggressive, where we remove some from the toe and the heel. The D takes it a step farther than that, where we remove even more from the toe, heel, and trailing edge. And the X grind is the most aggressive. The X grind removes a lot of material for that player who really likes to manipulate the face around impact. 2 beautiful finishes, a white satin and a copper cobalt. Again, loads of different loft and bounce options here, and that's the S23 Wedge.